I'm here today with Mark from Tao Dragons Martial Arts. So tell me a little bit about your business. Tell me about Tao Dragons.
So what we do is we run self-defence and fitness classes. So we cater for lots of different people. From our youngest classes are 3 to 8 year old classes, sort of building a foundation, giving young people the sort of skills to sort of move around and learning different sorts of in a fun way, learning different scenarios, sort of awareness of things and awareness of stranger danger and how they can sort of react to different situations, making choices and listening skills and lots of different things like that. And then we have family classes starting from 5 years upwards with a mixture of kids and adults. We've got ladies self-defence only classes. We've got Krav Maga, which is more just sort of like direct self-defence, so very effective, very easy to learn system. So that's the areas I cover, self-defence and sort of fitness side of things. But we do actually have other coaches that do boxing, kickboxing, Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu. So we've got quite a few ranges of other options that we can cover within our academy. But it's all geared around sort of making people feel comfortable and confident about if something was to happen or if they needed to make choices and things like that, they've got an option to be able to make those choices reasonably. It's good for strength and fitness as well. Some people come for just the fitness and building up and just sort of just getting a sense of feeling about something that they've always wanted to do and being able to achieve it really.
So you cater from the very young to adults.
Absolutely.
As well?
I've taught up to the oldest I've taught is about 87.
Amazing.
Yeah. So and at the end of the day, it's there for everyone that's willing to learn. Age is just a number. We've got students currently. I teach people in wheelchairs. I've taught people with hemiplegia, Asperger's, autism, cerebral palsy. He's currently with us. He's in a wheelchair, and he trains still within the mainstream class as well. So he doesn't have a specific class, but we adapt to what he needs and within the class. So when everyone else is kicking, he's doing strikes with his hands. His movements are adapted to what he can go with.
Fantastic.
And we've got other people with spasticity and things like that, and motor, mental neuro sort of things going on. Wow. So we
really do cater for absolutely
literally
everybody.
If people want to learn, I'm not going to let you have an excuse. Yeah,
we've had people. I like that mindset.
Oh no, we had one person that came to us and she was training at another club, and she's the one with the spasticity, and she couldn't move her legs in a certain way, and she said, "Well, you're not going to get me to kick." I said, "I will get you to kick." I said, it might not be the best, fantastic kick, you might not be jumping around, but I will get you to kick.
Did you get it to kick?
Absolutely.
Hey, nice.
I will not let someone say you can't do it. It's not going to happen. So, and then after 2 months, and we said, we got a lifting and moving in a different way. And I said, look, I told you. I said, someone told you couldn't do it. And it's like, I'm not going to let that happen. So.
Yeah. There was a story I was listening to of a guy who's had a child who was born deaf, and he kept telling this child in his ear, because if you go up very close to the bone, they get the voice vibration, and he kept telling him he would one day be able to hear, and funnily enough, he believed it enough that he could actually hear. So
fantastic.
Very much a case of, isn't it, if what you believe you can achieve, and so for it is a lot of it.
If you can conceive it, you can achieve it.
Absolutely.
Yeah, 100%.
Yeah, so tell me, you sent me a whole message a little bit earlier about Tao.
Most people say Tao, but it is the Chinese way of pronouncing it is Dao.
Dao. Okay, so Dao. That's actually easier to say as well. So you sent me a whole piece of information about Dao and what it actually means. So
Dao is a translation from a Chinese word that translates as either the path or the way. So we incorporate that. So our motto is to never give up. So we incorporate that is if you have a goal in mind, if you have something that you want to achieve, whatever it is, whatever obstacles get in your way, you're going to find a way to make it happen. Mm-hmm. Yeah. So if you want something bad enough, you will find that way, or you'll make a path. Any obstacles get in your way, you're going to go around it. It's just that non-quitting spirit, really.
Grit and determination.
100%. Yeah. And that's what it's all about. It's just that sort of. There's going to be life challenges. There's going to be lots of things going on, and we all get them. Everybody gets them, and it's just like, well, we can either sit down and take it, or we can say, no, just bring it on, and let's have it. So. And
tell me, how did you get into this? So what's the background story behind Tao?
So I've always, when I was a lot younger, I used to watch a lot of the like the Kung Fu series and things like that, and the Karate Kid things, and I was always sort of interested in not necessarily the fighting side of it, but more the deeper side, the philosophy side of it, and then overcoming different situations and kind of coming into the challenges and things like that. So I was always interested in that side of things. But when I was a lot younger, I was a lot skinnier, and I wasn't quite so confident, and I had bullying issues at school and things like that. And it was just like, well, got to my teens and I started to work out, got myself built up, but it's just still felt something was missing. And then just watching Karate Kid one day, and just thought, you know what, I'm going to give that a go. And then just sort of from there.
Okay.
And the rest is history for that point.
Doing it for yourself is one thing, but then going on
and
to
that's
teaching
it,
what was the passion behind that?
Yeah, because it helped me out so much, and helped me because of my physical strength from that point on, and then the mental strength that I learned from that. It helped me through a lot of things, from car accidents, from lots of different other bits and pieces, and so it gave me a lot. So it's kind of nice to be able to give that bit back, and like I say, with some of the lesser abled students and things like that, or people that have been in situations, and you think, look at the smile on their face and think, 6 months ago I'd never have done that. Yeah. So it's nice. That's the rewards.
I think I find the same in coaching. It's never about what I can achieve, it's what the people that I'm working with can achieve. It gives me the buzz.
It's not about what I know, what I can do, it's what I can get you to do.
Yes.
It's not what you can't do, it's what I can get you to do. And it's exactly. Just like, it's like I say with the guys and the sticks and the chairs and things like that, it's like, well, you might not be able to do all this and everything else, but we can get you to do something. And they make up for it in sneaks and things like that as well. It's like, but it's given them that option, because Tom's now 16. He's been with us 7 years or so, and he goes to a mainstream school and things like that. And his dad came to me because he was going to a mainstream school, because he thought, well, he's going to get a lot of hassle.
Yes.
So he said, well, can you help him? He'd been to a lot of other schools that didn't even want to look at him, and I said, look, I'll be honest, I don't know. I'll have a go. And he's never looked back since. Tom loves it. I love it.
That's the main thing, isn't it? It's giving, and it gives them such a positive outlet to and somewhere to go and something positive to do.
100%.
Yeah.
And that's it. Yeah.
So whereabouts are all your classes? Because I know you teach in various different locations.
So we've got lots of locations. So Mondays we're in Yapton and Felpham. Tuesdays we're in Felpham. We've got quite a few classes. We've got 3 or 4 classes in Felpham on Tuesdays. Wednesdays we're in Rustington. So we've got quite a long day in Rustington on Wednesdays. Thursdays we're in Boxgrove near Chichester. Fridays and Saturdays we're in Bognor. Sundays we split between Rustington and Selsey.
Wow, that's quite a lot of choice out there.
So I was working it out the other day, so that we've actually got 28 classes across the week. So I teach the majority of those. I'll probably teach about 20 of those.
Wow.
But we've got, like I say, we've got the other coaches that do the boxing, the kickboxing, the Brazilian Jiu-Jitsu as well. So
if anybody out there has children that need an outlet for all that energy
100%,
they
it's
have,
good for channeling, and it's good for getting them out there, rather than sitting there just twiddling your thumbs, and it's like driving you crazy. It's just it's good to have that focus, and just good to. It's discipline as well. Do you know what I mean? It's good to have them learning, listening, and following instructions, rather than. There's your phone. Give me peace for 5 minutes.
Yeah, we've all been guilty of that one.
100%. I get it. But realistically, long term, it doesn't work really.
No. So, what would you say to anybody out there watching who's thinking that perhaps they might like to try this? What would you say to them?
The hardest thing is going to be stepping over the door, but once you've tried it, once you've gone through the door and seen what you're going to be able to achieve, what you're going to be able to, and how it's going to make you feel as well. Make you feel that confidence, make you get that self-esteem just up another level. You just got to give it a go, make that cool. You've got nothing to lose really. So with a free trial, you get 4 free classes. So it gives you the chance to sort of try all of our classes at least once, or if there's a particular style you want to stick to, you've got pretty much a month to sort of have a look and make sure you're happy with it. And nothing to lose really. It's
a great offer. So a whole free month of classes for you to try and see whether you like it first. Mark, that's amazing. Great. So anything else you'd like to add?
I can't think. Yes, if you are interested, you can check on our website. It's taosdf.com.
Fabulous. Okay, so you know how to find Mark in his classes now, and I'm going to pop some links underneath the video as well for you. So, okay, and of course you are also a member of our Not Networking Plus.
Yeah, absolutely. Yeah.
What made you decide to join that?
such a great friendly community. Sort of, I've tried lots of networking things in the past, and it just didn't really gel with me. And I just found a way of being able to communicate, and there's lots of things on board that makes you feel so relaxed, and everyone helps each other out. So with all the other guys, they see something on the media or whatever. Oh, okay, Mark does that. Oh, we'll send him a link, or we'll tag him in that, and then we all do the same for all the other guys and everything else as well. So it's a really good, yeah, just nice and relaxed and easy way to sort of get the word out there. And there's obviously with your challenges as well. And you give up a lot of time. you give up a lot of time to sort of like help us out as well with the different things. Obviously doing this as well, all out of your own time. So it makes it, and it isn't the same for me. It's the passion of what we do, and you can tell. But it's what makes it feel just so nice and comfortable, rather than some of the other stuffy and regimented things that are out there as well. So it's
there's lots of different forms of networking, that's for sure, and this is definitely my preferred form of
networking,
networking, which is why I
same.
set it up in the first place.
Yeah.
And this the Networking Plus gives us the opportunity to go out and do things like this as well, to have these challenges. We didn't actually have a cup of coffee to chink glasses, but but thank you very much for your time this evening and for
thanks for yours. You're taking your time out coming all the way over here.
My pleasure. My pleasure.
All right.
Thank you very much.
You.
We'll see you on the next one.